Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We are back from vacation. We are back to the normal. Well, not normal, because this Friday also I won't be able to stream because I'll be with family for my wife's baby shower. But that's the last Friday of August we're missing. But we're doing the rest of the streams. But man, I'm a little tired from my trip that we just had, but I'm glad to be back. Glad to see Solana's healthy. Glad to see like D-Gods have absolutely like ripped. Man, I don't know if you guys remember when I was talking about D-Gods last week, but now they're at like almost 30 Solana. They're a top NFT project right now in Solana. They've literally, they're the top project right now. It's crazy. They were at 11 Solana last week, and now they're at almost 30 Solana. So they 3x'd pretty much. I'm honestly not surprised. The D-Gods community have always been crazy. And we got our D-God mode activated now because we got that D-God PFP on X. So yeah, I like my D-God. It's fun. I love seeing them rip and pump. I should have bought more, like everyone always says. I should have bought more on the bottom. I just honestly didn't have any Solana. All my Solana has been in futures trading that we've been doing on, which honestly has been outperforming if I bought any NFT. But yeah, I wish I had a bunch of Solana just laying around to buy more DeGods when they were low. I think today too I might buy a gecko. I've been wanting to buy a gecko for a while, and I think I'll finally be able to buy a gecko today. I'm not quite sure yet, but I might be able to. I might be able to. If there's any geckos in the chat, put up the, is it GGCS? Galactic Geckos GGCS or something like that. The geckos are just they're OG community if you don't know them either. Hey, Light, thank you for reposting the live stream. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Light. I appreciate that. That's the homie. I met him in New York. He's awesome. Guys, there's a video I posted last week. I don't know if you guys saw it. I think it was last week. Yeah. Where it's just about the 3 best exchanges on Solana to trade meme coins. And like the first day it did horrible. I think it like maybe got 300 views. But 5 days later, all of a sudden it's like popping off. Now it's at like 1.3 thousand views. Like sometimes I don't get YouTube because things don't pop off until like sometimes like days later. I don't get it. And I'm glad I'm now also back on X. I have my verification back, so now I can actually do the normal X streams instead of like on the phone like we had to do last week. But my verification's back. It's all good. That's good to know though. If you change your PFP, like if I'm going to change my PFP, do it in a time that's not when I need it. Like if I'm going to go on a break for a couple days of streaming and stuff, like maybe change my PFP then. Hey, Tom, Jerry, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I still wish X showed me who joined my stream. I guess it might. Let me see. It might do it on my phone. I can actually say, like, let's see if it does it on my phone. Because I want to be able to say hi to the people that start joining. Let's see, does it? Oh. I want to be able to say hi to people as they join in, but I don't think it ever shows. I thought it used to. I thought it used to say, oh, this person just joined, this person joined, but I guess it doesn't do that anymore. Let's see, if I go sideways. Does it do it? Nope, that popped it out. I don't know. I'm not going to waste my time on that. Guys, if you're in this stream right now, I would love it if you're able to like or share the stream. It'd be huge help. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you Light for already sharing and liking the stream. But guys, if you can, it really means a lot. It really helps our engagement. So please, if you can, take the time to give it a like, repost it, or even just comment on the post. It's greatly appreciated. It really helps all of our engagement across anything that we are doing for live streams and whatnot. So if you're able to do that, I appreciate it. And yeah, it's just a huge help. If you've created any kind of content, you know that any engagement is super helpful and really just helps push it forward a little bit. I just got back from Mammoth Mountain on Saturday. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Mammoth. That place is beautiful. It's like a weird mountain area to me. It was just like desert, but then also mountains at the same time. It was really cool. We did hikes to Rainbow Falls. We me and my wife rented e-bikes and like we're ripping around the area on e-bikes. It was really fun. I love riding bikes. I wish I had someone to go mountain biking with, like on the mountain. I didn't want to go alone. It's just not as fun when you're mountain biking alone. But I wanted to go do mountain biking, and maybe another time I'll bring a buddy or something. But Mammoth Mountain's dope. If you've ever been there, you know that it's really cool. Lots of cool lakes. We ate some good food there. Got to hang out with family. So that's where I was. If you're wondering where I was last Friday and why I didn't stream, it's because I was up in Mammoth Mountain hanging out with family and taking a little break. And it was good. It was really fun. Got to see my brother and sister-in-law and hang out with them. It was just a fun time. And so yeah, that's where I was. And it was a great time. No bears. I was bummed. We didn't get to see any bears while we were out there. I wanted to see some bears or like wildlife. There was like none of that. I'm trying to think if I saw any wildlife. I didn't see any wildlife. Minus dogs. Like people's dogs, but that's not wildlife. Those are domesticated. But it was fun. It was cool. The water too, I was surprised was not as cold as I thought it was. We went fishing on a pontoon boat out on a lake. That was fun. My wife's grandma, she caught a fish. She was able to reel in a fish. So it was fun. It was a good time. I'm trying to think what else we did. Yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time. All right. Let's get in. Dynamic, welcome to the stream. We're right about to get into some technical analysis, looking at Bitcoin, Solana. I'm also going to review my last week's trade because I was super bummed why I was driving. I got stopped out, and I wish I would have been able to pay attention. I could have moved it a little lower, but I missed the actual pump, and so I was super bummed on that. I was so bummed, but I was like trying to be on vacation and not pay attention to that. So yeah, I was bummed I got stopped out, which I still took profit. I think we made $3,600 on that trade. So like I'm not like upset, but I'm just like bummed that I was like, oh, I couldn't pay attention, you know. But it was, at the end of the day, it was still a really good trade. So we'll get into last week's trade also, but first I want to do some technical analysis and also show you guys some things that happened in the space last week, because as we're getting to Monday, what are some things maybe I want to, like, this live stream, use it more as like for you guys watching, or as a Monday, it's like a Monday reset, right? What do we need to pay attention from now to Friday? And so I want to do better at like preparing you guys for the week of like even things outside of Solana and Bitcoin technical analysis of what you could be paying attention to towards the end of the week. Okay. So, let's maybe first start with that before we get into technical analysis, and I'll screen share with you guys, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let me get my TikTok one up and going real fast. Let's see. All right. Screen share. Perfect. Okay, it's screen sharing. So this is what I want to show you guys. One, I want to show you guys DGODs. Okay, DGODs pumped, right? They're now sitting at 28.23 Solana. Isn't there a way to? There should be a way to like just look at the card. I don't want to see the chart right now. I thought there was a way to do that. Oh well. But DGODs are at almost 30 Sol. Okay, they were last week when we were talking about them. They were like here. They did a pump, right, and they were sitting at right about like 18 Sol, and then they pumped again even further, and now they're into almost 30 Solana. And so DGODs are absolutely ripping. If you don't know who they are, they're like an OG Solana collection. They've gone to Ethereum, Polygon, and now they're back to Solana, and now they're on Ethereum and Solana. So I personally really like them. I rep them on my X, like that's my PFP. You see, like that's the DGod I own, and they're a really like strong community, really powerful community. And what they just created, which was the Telegram that came, which is what caused this pump. They did a new Telegram that's been like has a raid bot, and it's been going crazy. But it shows you the power of community within DGods and what they're able to do. And so I got my DGod mode activated. It's my PFPE, and now they're absolutely ripping, right? Like, let's see their day chart. They have a lot, like they had an all-time high of like 700 SOL in the past. Like they used to be a big collection. So I'm wondering if this is their trip back to like 100 Solana floor. Very much could be. I don't know though, not financial advice, right? Like do your own research, look into it, invest at your own risk. But they've had past where they are like 700 plus SOL floor, and they held that easy, and that was in a bear market. I'm very excited to see what comes of DGods in the next months, what they have planned, what Frank and the team is doing, because they're a solid project, and there's some really cool DGods on the floor. Like this cheetah one, this what I forget that trade is called, but the tank, the ray here coming out the forehead. I really like this dude with the mullet and the tank top, the horns. Like there's some really dope DGods out there right now to be sniped. Let's see what else. I love this one with like the background, the crazy backgrounds. The Nova one. Yeah, there's some cool ones out here. There's some really cool ones. So yeah, take a look into them. Go on there. If you're here on Tensor, go on their like website, their Discord. Oh, actually they don't have a Discord anymore, but their Twitter, their Telegram, like go join up on that stuff. Go check them out. Go look at what they're doing and see if you would even want to be a part. Now, here's another project that is also just launched, right? They launched last week, which is Super Based. Now, if you're like, oh, they're below mint, okay, it's a great time to buy then. If you want a low risk, they're below mint, but Super Based is Jakey and Solana Steve's collection. Now, if you don't know who Jakey and Solana Steve are, let me show you who Jakey is. Sol Jakey, okay? Probably, arguably, he's the biggest Solana content creator. He has the biggest Solana channel. He's like the Solana creator that does massive amounts of content that get amazing amounts of engagement. Okay, he's a very large creator. He is connected out the ears in Solana and in NFTs in general, like even in Ethereum and other places. He is very well connected. And so I think with what he's creating, which is very vague on like what is Super Base, like what is actually Super Base, what is this collection that he just created, what are these cards that we have going to do? And it sounds like it's something that's going to be, his goal is a worldwide brand, and he's connected enough even outside of Web3. Like he hangs out with the Jackass guys. He knows the Nelk boys. He knows a bunch of massive accounts and a lot of people that I think he has the ability to create something really cool through this. And I think that people who have a card are going to get rewarded early. And so I think it's something to pay attention to. Now, I'm not saying to buy it, right? I'm not a financial advisor, but I think it's something to pay attention to, and you should do your own research when you're looking into like what are they doing. And right now it's very vague, but I'm excited to see what Jakey and Solana Steve do. I currently hold them. I bought the pre-sale, so I'm actually down on my investment currently. But I'm like not even worried about it because I'm planning on holding this for a long time. I might even pick up some more as they're lower. But I kind of want to buy something else and join a specific community that has and they've been very active. The founder's been very active, and so I think I'm gonna buy one of those before I buy more of super based. And that collection is this, the Galactic Geckos. I think I'm gonna be picking up one of these. Now, I don't think there's anything necessarily gonna happen in the next week, but I just really like them. I think they're cool. I think the community is amazing. They're OGs in the space. Their founder, this is their founder. Genuine article. He's amazing, super active within Solana. He supports other projects. He's building Galactic Geckos. Like, he's a really solid founder. I would love to meet him one day, like in person. But yeah, Galactic Geckos are one I'm probably gonna try to pick up this week. They're at like 19 Solana, so I'm hoping maybe I can get one. Maybe if I do a bid. Let's see if anyone's buying bids or selling to bids. Where is that? No, I want activity. How do I get? Oh, right here, over here. Sell 16, 13. So maybe I can get a bid. Maybe I can get someone to sell a gecko to me at a lower price. And I would really like to own a gecko. Let's actually see. Do I have a? I'm just short. I'm just short of what the top bid is right now. So I need a little bit more. But I would really like to, if there's any geckos in the chat right now that would sell to me below the floor, let me know. Like, either say something in the chat or DM me, and we can do like a little OTC trade, because I would like to have a gecko. I would. So if there's any geckos in the chat, let me know. I would like to own one. Even if you got a cool one too. But I would like one of like that. That one's sick. I want one with like not a ton of traits. Like this red one right here is awesome. Or like this 4T, but that's 22. I don't like that. Or 3T, I think. Or this one, that one's cool too. Like they have some really cool ones. I think I would do this one right here, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna be picky. I'm kind of just gonna buy the flora because I want to be a part of the gecko community. But yeah, the ones I would say to pay attention this week. Oh, and also this one, EVALS. So if you don't know who EVALS also are kind of pumping a little bit. They were at under 3 Sol, and now they're at 5 Sol. So EVALS are a sub collection of D gods. So if you're like, I can't afford a D god for 30 Sol, maybe you can afford a U. And I think this would be a smart buy too, because if D gods are pumping, EVALS are going to be pumping. If you're wondering like, how do I get into D gods maybe for cheaper? Look into EVALS. Okay, so I think they're also going to be doing well. They're also a little pumped, but these used to sit at also very high floor prices, like 60 to 100 plus Solana. So maybe they start creeping back up to that also. But I'm excited. I have a U. I have a D god. I might even. No, I got a U and a D god. I just want to hold those. Not planning on selling them. Like, I only have one of each. Yeah, I like what they're doing. I really like my U. Let's see if can I show you my U right now? Bro, connect my wallet. There we go. Where's my items? Go over here to inventory. This is my U right here. Boom. I love this guy. He's so cool. What happened? I love my U. He's so dope. But yeah, I got a U. I like him. I got the trait that's really cool on here is the 24 karat blocks, those sunglasses. And I bought this off ETH. when it was on ETH, but now I took mine off ETH to Solana because Solana's just a much better chain. And now I got my UT on Solana. So I really like it. I don't think I would rep my UT over my DGOD, but I do got a pretty dope UT. Like this PFP would rock. But yeah. So those are some things I just wanted to like put on your guys' radar. Is like, hey, you might want to like focus in on some things happening in the space. But now let's get into some technical analysis, okay? What most of you probably are here for, right? So let's get into it. We got a couple of things I want to cover. I want to cover Bitcoin. I want to cover Solana. I want to go and then go over our live trade last week. So let's talk some Bitcoin technical analysis, all right? Let's look what Bitcoin's doing. We've been watching Bitcoin for quite a while now. Where do I get a DGOD? Where do we buy them? A dynamic. This is where you buy them. I'll show you right now. Where if you wanted to buy one, you can go to a couple places. Tensor. If you go to X and use their links, Tensor_HQ is a great place to buy a DGOD or a UT or any of those NFTs I just showed you. Tensor_HQ. Or you can also go to this place. This one's also a very popular exchange, Magic Eden. Okay, and Magic Eden right now might be the smarter place to buy a DGOD because you can farm diamonds. So if you're buying NFTs, you get rewarded with diamonds, and their diamonds are one day going to come out. I don't know when the heck they're actually going to release these diamonds, but you'll get diamonds if you buy on Magic Eden. And magiceden.io is the link there, but you can go visit their X profile, and their links are there. So if you go to Magic Eden or Tensor are two exchanges, NFT exchanges, where you can go buy those. Now you will need like a Phantom wallet. Okay, you will need a Phantom wallet in order to buy on these sites. Right, so you will need a Phantom wallet to buy off these sites, and if you don't know how to make a Phantom wallet, go visit my channel, and I have this video right here, how to set up a Phantom wallet video. So if you're wondering how do you set up a Phantom wallet, like where do you even find all those links, go visit my YouTube channel, and it's on my YouTube. Can you pin it? Yeah, let me see if I can pin their profiles. Let me pin Magic Eden for you. I'll pin you their let's see. There you go. There's the link. That should work. Let me know if that works, Dynamic. I don't know if you can copy and paste my text in the chat, but or the actual is magiceden.io. That's actually the link to their website. Perfect. Awesome. Glad that was helpful. But yeah, go check them out. Go check them out. You can either, if Dynamic also, like, just so you know, I like Solana, but if you like to buy NFTs on Ethereum too, you could buy it off Ethereum because DGODs and UTs are also on Ethereum. So you could pick if you want to buy it on Solana or Ethereum. So they are multi-chain. So I prefer Solana because you're not going to pay gas fees like you will on Ethereum. Just so you know, if you're more comfortable on Ethereum, you can also do that too. But I only trade pretty much Solana. I don't trade on Ethereum or other. I don't even buy Bitcoin NFTs. The only way I get a Bitcoin NFT if I got it for free. Okay, let's get back to some Bitcoin technical analysis. All right. Let's do this. Bitcoin's doing some choppy trading. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here, Bitcoin. I would prefer Solana. Yeah, I prefer Solana too. I recommend it. Solana's the better chain. Okay, so let's get into normal candles, not these Heiken-Ashies. Let's get into the day, or let's get into the week. Let's see what Bitcoin's showing on the weekly time frame. Dang. Look at that candle. Was that last week? Yeah, that was last week. And what was that? Oh, that scared me. That was my dog. I was like, what is that noise? Okay, so last week's low, we hit a low of $49,577. Okay, that's where this, you see that candle right there? That weekly candle that had that wick into this box? That was a key support area that we were looking into. And we had a low of $49,500. Okay, $49,577. Okay, but the crazy thing is that ended on a bullish candle. It did not close a blue candle, right? Blue is our bearish candle. White is our bullish candles, right? And it closed actually on a bullish candle, which is crazy, especially after a bearish engulfing candle here, which I think shows confirmation of like price won't go much lower. Like support is crazy in this area and it's gonna pop off nicely. So now this week, right, we're fresh into this weekly candle, 6 days and 8 hours left to go on this weekly candle, and it's bullish so far, and so I would love to see this begin to retest up here again on Bitcoin. And if you remember from last week, what is this line? Why do I have this up here? I'm gonna delete that. And if you remember from last week, we're expecting Bitcoin to be choppy for a while. And that comes from, right? Let me find it for you. Coin monthly ROI. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it real fast for you. Was it this guy? I think it was Coin Glass. Let me see if I can find it for you. Ugh, this is ugly. I don't like this one. Coin Glass, I think, had the nice one. Yep. Okay. Let me get in. Let's get to it real fast. All right. This is... all right. We can look at a couple things. Okay. First, let's look at quarterly. We're in Q3, right? We're about to enter Q4. And historically, Q3 is red, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are green. So historically, Q3 is a red time. Q2 seems pretty even, actually more green. And then Q1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So pretty even on Q1. Q4 though is a green quarter usually, and a high green, right? Look at this: 168, 215, 58, 81, 479, 56.9. Are you paying attention to that? We're about to get into Q4, right? The last 4 months of the year, and these are the type of returns we get in Q4: 100 plus, 200 plus, 400 plus, 80 plus, 50 plus. This one was a really low one. That was kind of unusual, right? But we had an unusual Q3 also with a 25+% return. 56, right? And then even if it's a red Q4, it's like 14, 13, 42, or 16. Very low if it's red. Okay, but historically, Q4 for Bitcoin is a massive quarter that pumps. Okay, focus in on that, right? Look at the larger picture. What has happened in the past and what could happen in the future. All right. So Q4, which starts, Q4 would be this month. This month is Q4, right? Now, I don't think August and September are going to be the times where you see these big returns. Now, here's why I don't think August and September are going to do that. Historically, August is a red month. Historically, September is a red month. Okay. So 2 out of the 4 months or for Q4 are red. But then the rest of the months, right? Or really, actually, no, Q4 starts next month. Sorry, it should be next month. Yeah, September. Okay, so September is usually a red month. Not much movement. If anything, it's probably going down. Okay, so historically, September is a red month. Now, historically, October, Bitcoin pumps, right? You got only 2 months or only 2 Octobers out of the entire history of Bitcoin have ever been red. Only 2. And when they are red, it's very, very small. But when they're green, it's 28, 40, 10, 47, 33.4, 60+% returns, right? October is historically a very good month for Bitcoin, right? So I think August and September, we see choppy price movement, nothing crazy. And then October is the month I'm expecting a very nice return on the market. Okay. So now in the meantime, while I'm waiting for the big price move in October, I'm trying to trade in this choppiness from down here to up here, right? Down here to up here. That's what I'm trying to trade. This little choppy moves and getting the right entries and riding those little trends and then selling on the peaks, buying again on the low on these little choppy trends. Okay. So I'm not expecting really bullish movement until October, right? Like our end of September, as that month is opening up. And so as you see here, these weekly candles are showing that, look, we're in this choppiness right now. It's boring price movement. And also we can look at, where did I find that? Historical Bitcoin halving chart. Here we go. Here it is. Let's look at this one. Oh, nope. I want open image in new tab. Okay. Now we have this. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom out just a tad. Yeah. Okay. So you have after each halving, right? Oh, that's perfect right there. That's perfect. After each halving on Bitcoin, and we're back, Tech CEO. Welcome in, dude. After each halving of Bitcoin, you see there's massive pumps. Okay. So the year before the halving, you have a good increase, right? The first one ever, 416%. Second halving, 110. Third halving, 76. And the fourth halving is 50%. Okay. So as you can see, the year before, the pumps have shrunk over the year, right? To this one, only being about 50%. That is what they expected. Now, post a halving, it usually takes a year, but after a halving happens, Bitcoin pumps really like a lot after the year. Okay. And we're only in August, which is 4 months after the halving, right? So we're not even halfway through the year post the halving, and we haven't even seen a pump yet. Okay. And if you look at the beginning of post a halving, there's usually choppiness and corrections and then a pump, right? Right here, halving happen, downtrend, kind of choppiness, down, and then a massive pump, right? So we're in a sweet spot of being in choppy trading before a massive pump that happens on Bitcoin. That has historically happened every single time at the year mark of Bitcoin, right? By the year, you're seeing the new all-time highs for Bitcoin. So we're not even at a halfway mark, but guess where the halfway mark is post the halving? It's October. October is the halfway mark between the 6-month time frame between the year mark after the halving of Bitcoin. Okay. So October is that 6-month time. That's going to be a really sweet spot. And if you look at the halving here, the middle part right there usually has a nice big pump, right? The middle portion of this box, which would be October, is usually pumping very nicely, right? Like this one, having one massive correction, then a big pump, probably right around October time. Okay. So I'm very, very excited to see what happens in the month of October. October is a key month for Bitcoin. And so I think what is a good understanding for you guys is that we're probably seeing choppiness until October. And that should put context into your head of like, hey, I should be patient up until October of this year. Because then let's pay attention on what happens towards the end of September and the beginning of October. Because historically that pumps. All right. And so when August ends, I'm going to be watching Bitcoin and Solana very closely, because once October comes, I think we're going to see a pump, and I want to get on the bottom before that pump happens, right? I want to get and enter on the bottom of those little pumps and stuff. Texio, thank you so much for the heart, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Yeah, I always appreciate anytime anyone gifts me something. Like it means the world. But yeah, so we're entering into a bullish week on Bitcoin so far. The candle is bullish, as you can see right there. The weekly candle is bullish. So let's go down to the day time frame. Okay, let's go hike and ashy, because I want to do some support and resistance here on Bitcoin. So you had this key support right here, right? And it actually, I think I have this too wide, because it barely tapped here. This should be looking like this on the daytime frame. And it just wicked off right in there, right? That's where I'm getting, basing it off of this right here. There we go. Entered in there and wicked off hard. That would have been a key entry zone, right? That would have been a really good entry on Bitcoin if you were able to time that. I don't know how fast it wicked off there. If we got into lower time frames, it would help us. But yeah, Bitcoin is sitting at some key area. I mean, it's kind of actually in the middle. If I were to enter in a long position on Bitcoin, I'd want to enter in my boxes, right? I'd want to enter in one of these. Yeah, those are good support. If I go down to the 4 hour, it would probably be better. So I'm gonna go to the 4 hour and see if I can tighten up these supports, because I really like doing my support and resistance on the 4 hour. So let's go over here. Did it wick all the way down to this guy? Ooh, is that where it wicked on? Let's see. What is that? 48. It didn't go that low. But it did, I think, go this low. $49.2. Oh, that's like really close. Let's go up to this. That's like right where it entered almost. Yeah. That's like right where it entered. So that's a good support area for future, to see if price ever touches down to this box. Okay, and then you have this box up here, which is not, we want to focus in on these, right? So let's see, can I get, where is my halfway mark? Right there. Shrink this up. Right there. That's a good support area on the 4 hour. I might make it a little wider to the bottom of that body right there. Okay, so that's also a great, right? That also would have been a great entry. But now we shrunk down our support and support areas. They're not resistance. These are all support that we just shrunk down. Below that, that's a little better. That's a little better. I like to base my support and resistance on the 4 hour. because it's just a very accurate time frame that I really like to trade off of. But I like to use the day time frame to look out, right? Like, because like here, that would have been a key. I totally missed this. I should have been paying attention to that. But now we have a bullish engulfing candle here on the Bitcoin, and maybe we'll see a retest off this support. And that's what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for my re-entry to the position I had last week that we ended up closing or getting stopped out on, but still made profit. But it's never fun when you got a really good trade going. But now I'm looking for my re-entry. Hey, if you guys are in here, thank you so much. If you can, like and share the stream, really appreciate it. It'd be huge help. But yeah, thank you. If this technical analysis is helpful for you, please feel free, share the stream, like it, give it a repost, whatever you're comfortable with, and that's always a huge help. Thank you guys. But yeah, so let's keep going on this Bitcoin. I'm looking for price to go like this. Let me show you what I'm kind of looking for here. Right now, price looks like it's going to do this. A retest off this box. Maybe even go lower to this box. Right? And then pop off and test this line again. Okay? That's what I'm looking. Are we going to retest here? Are we going to retest here again? And then are we going to pop off to test this trend line? Okay? So that's Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin's going to do that, right? If Bitcoin's going to retest these support areas and then bounce off and retest this trend line, that means Solana is going to do something very similar. Okay, let's go to Solana. So if Solana is going to do the same thing, right, and follow what Bitcoin's doing, let's zoom out. Let's look at Bitcoin or Solana. I'm sorry, Solana. We're looking at Solana right now. If Solana is going to do the same thing, right? Oh man, this is a mess because I got so many things. Let me take out some of this stuff so we can have a clear. We'll just redo everything. We'll redo everything so it's like a restart to the week. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna redo all of this. Okay. Except for those, we'll keep that. So we had this weekly pennant that we've been watching very closely, right? We've been watching this for weeks now. Dynamic, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for liking the stream, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But we've been focusing on this weekly pennant here on Solana very closely, right? We've been catching trades down here and then making sells here up on this top, right? So let's look at normal candles, not Heikin-Ashi. We had a massive bearish engulfing candle on the weekly, just like Bitcoin, right? Wicked off hard on our support areas down here, and now we're probably moving up to retest this trend line again. Okay? And I want to see if we have a retest, just like Bitcoin, on these support areas. On this box especially. I want to see if we retest that. So if we go down to the day time frame, day time frame, look. See this right here? We're almost mirroring. Let me get a circle so you can see where I'm looking. Here's where I'm looking. And here is where I'm looking. Okay? Now, what do I see here that maybe you guys don't see? Okay? And then also I'm looking here. Okay? So what do I see here? Do you guys see what... Do you guys see the pattern? Do you guys see the pattern? Do you see it? I'm trying to see if anyone's chatting. Do you guys see the pattern right here? You got a up, retest, pump. Up, retest, pump. Up, retest. What do you think is going to happen after the retest? Right? I mean, it's literally drawing it out for you. Up, retest, pump. Up, retest, pump. Right? Okay? It's showing us clearly what is happening here, right? It's historically every single time it does it. Up, retest, pump. Up, retest, pump. Up, retest, pump. Okay? Like It's that easy. It's you don't have to overcomplicate it, right? The thing with trading, you do not need to overcomplicate. Don't overcomplicate trading. It's very simple, right? Now, I'm looking right now, right? I did this. I caught this pump and I made money on this one, right? Now I'm out and now I'm looking for that re-entry, right? The retest and then the pump. Okay? That's what I'm looking for here. Up, retest, pump, right? Even down here, up, retest, pump. Like that one's a little less. That one's a little more price action and break and a movement, where this one's great, right? And this is what we're doing for the next month or so, because price is going to be choppy. And so if it does this like 1, 2, 3, maybe get 4 and 5 times until October, hey, that's pretty solid trades right there. Now I'm looking, this next retest is what I'm really excited for, okay? Because I was kind of hesitant on this last position. I was like, I don't know if it's going to retest this, right? Because historically, up, retest, right? So I was like, I'll see what it has, make sure I secure profit, and then I'll re-enter on the retest. Okay, so now I'm looking for a retest, just like this area right here, just like this area right here. And I'm going to try to get a position in the bottom of the entry of this box and then write it up. And we did that over here, right? We did it over here. That was that $20,000 position we made profit on, right? And so I'm trying to do the same thing here to write it up to this white line. And then write a short position down to this box again. So I'm trying to show you guys. I'm trying to show you. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention to what Solana's doing. If you're a futures trader, if you're a day trader, or if you're learning, right? If you're learning right now and you're like, I've been paper trading. I'm looking at paper trading. Paper trade this. If you want to test my technical analysis and see if I'm right, paper trade this. Okay? TradingView offers paper trading. Do it. Like, test it out. See if it works. Okay, why I got a little bit of why we just covered that? I gotta go to the restroom real fast. We've been going for like an hour and all of a sudden it hit me. I've been chugging water this morning because I came from the mountains and I'm like dehydrated. So I'm gonna go to the restroom real fast and then we'll continue this conversation, all right? But like right now, even if you can, go set up a paper trading account. Like, I'll be back in a little bit, like probably a minute or two. It won't be long. But set up a paper trading account with TradingView. It's free, completely free, and then you can practice trading and you can see for yourself how it can help you make profit and be a consistently profitable trader, and how it can change your life with trading. So if you're watching this, do paper trading and test me. Like, test what I'm talking about here. But I'll be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. All right, we're back. We're back. For those on YouTube, X, and Twitter, we're back. Okay. So if you don't know how to do a paper trading account, let me actually show you guys how to do that real fast. Because I think this could be really fun for anyone doing, like trying to learn trading. But let me show you how to do a paper trading account, okay? So if you're literally on TradingView, right? Let's look up. .com. Okay. So this is TradingView, okay? Like basically if you're a day trader that trades stocks, commodities, futures trading, options trading, like the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Dow, like you trade currencies, whatever it is, right? Anybody and everybody who's a trader uses TradingView, okay? It's the best site to use for charting, right? That's where I do all these charts that you see, Bitcoin and Solana. Okay, I do all my charting on TradingView. Okay, and so if you're like, how do I practice paper trading? Like you're telling me, Soul Maniac, like how do I practice that? So you would go here, or you'd first make an account, right? You would make your account with TradingView. It's free, completely free, and so you'd make an account. Okay, and now once you have your account created, you go to Super Charts, right? Super charts here are just the charts. That's what they are. They call them super charts, but they're just the charts. Now, when you're in here, right, you're going to need to set up like what you want to look at. Okay, so I have my, once it kind of shows, you'll see on the right-hand side of my screen, you'll see all the crypto that I have here. I only trade crypto, but you can do stocks, right? You can do indices, right? And you can start adding, you just click right here, the plus symbol. And you can start adding any of these. You're like, I want to trade futures. I want to trade indices. I want to trade bonds or options trading, whatever it is, right? You just add what you want to be able to look at, okay? Now, once you have that, okay, say you add Solana. You click on your coin over here, and you can click this out so you're not looking at it, right? So now you have your chart. Now, down here, yours would look like this, okay? Where it's just, like you see this down here, okay? Now, if you go here, paper trading. See that? Paper trading right there. You would click that, and then you can now paper trade on TradingView. So you can open up fake positions. You can put stop losses. You can put take profits and practice your trading. And now if you get to a point where you're like, I want to start trading on like sites. I want to connect my brokerage. You can connect Bybit, Easy Markets, right? There's a ton, Capital.com, Binance, Forex, all these different sites. You can start, there's a ton. You can see all the brokerage, right? You can then connect your brokerage. I can't, okay? I don't have my brokerage connected. You can connect your brokerage to the account and trade straight from your TradingView. Now, if you don't have that kind of brokerage and you do like me, I just have my brokerage open up on a different tab when I see the entries coming and I enter on those. But you can easily paper trade directly from this, okay? And you just click on paper trading and you can connect, right? Paper trading, also known as simulated trading, lets you practice buying and selling securities. The process is similar to real trading, except no real money is used, okay? You're not putting real money on the table. When you paper trade, it's all fake. It's simulated, okay? But it trades like real money. So you can see, are you profitable? Or do you lose a lot of money, right? So you can start paper trading on TradingView and practice. So when I say things like, look, pump, retest, pump, pump, retest, pump, pump, retest, pump. When I share this stuff with you guys can go and practice and say, let's see if Soul Maniac's right. Let's do a paper trade. When it enters this box, let's open up positions and see if he's right and see if it's going to pump this line. And then you can practice and see and then do your own technical analysis and learn how did he see that when I didn't. And I'm trying to show you guys, look, pump, retest, pump. It shows you pump, retest, pump, pump, retest, pump. It shows you. The charts are like a book. They tell you what's happened in the past and what could potentially happen in the future. Now, it very much likely could pump, retest, and fall through, it could do that. That's why you need to pay attention, and that's why you never trade without stop losses, okay? That's why you need to have stop losses, because if you do not have a stop loss and it falls all the way down, right, it's down to here, you're losing a lot of money, okay? So that's why we trade with stop losses. We don't trade without stop losses. That's not smart. Right? There you go. So you have this, okay? You have this information. Go open up the trading view account and go chart, like go put all these stuff on the chart. Go practice how to make a circle, how to make the boxes, how to put trend lines on, and go try to copy my chart. Like, you have this live stream, it's recorded, it'll be posted, and you can always come back to it. So use this, like, come back to it and be like, what did his look like? Why is his look like that? How can I get mine to look like that? Right? And it'll help you learn. That's what I did. I would literally go watch people on YouTube. Like, what are they doing? How did they put their support? Where did they put their trend lines? And why did they put theirs there? And why does mine not look like theirs? What am I missing? And I would just trial and error and learn, right? And maybe you'll even get better than me and be like, hey, I think Maniac missed this. I'm going to add this because I think this is better. And you might become even better than me. Yeah, my goal is to help educate you guys and show you how the heck do you read these charts and how do you see patterns that can give you the opportunity and the optimal time to enter into a trade. So when I see this price start entering back into this box, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be looking to open a long position, okay? And ideally that long position is towards the bottom of this box. But yeah, I'm very excited to see now. 4 hours is my favorite time frame to trade on, especially on these long trade opportunities. Okay. And I really want to see price enter this box down here. And as you can see, when it enters, you get to 4, 8, 12. You had 16 hours to enter into this trade, right? So I'm in here. I'm guessing I'm going to have about 16 hours. Over here, if you see over here in this corner, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 16 hours. So every time it touches this box, you have 16 hours to enter that trade. Okay. And so when I see price start touching this box, I'm gonna be looking for my entry, and hopefully it's towards the bottom of the box, right? So I'm gonna set an alert here. I'm gonna set an alert. I thought I set an alert. There we go. Add an alert. Okay. It's going to add it right now. Let's go setting. Let's go Sol price in support. So now I don't have to sit here, and you can do this on a free account too. Everything I'm doing, you can do on a free account. Sol price in support, right? So now I don't have to sit here and stare and wait for price to touch this box. I just wait to get the notification on my computer or my phone. And then I open up my thing. Okay, where's price at? Is it in? How low is it in the box? Right? And I just watch it. And then I wait and time my entry. And then I put in my stop loss and I let it do its thing. Right? So now that I have an alert, I'll be waiting for price to touch this box. Okay? And so if you're like, I don't want to sit here and stare at charts. Like, I got other jobs to do or other work to do. Good. Put alerts and wait. Be patient. Don't force anything. Now, if you look at my MACD too, the MACD over here is doing a little retest right under the 0. And so I'm also looking for the MACD to do something a little better. And now if you look at the past, right, when this had the retest and pump, right? Look, on the MACD, pumped over the 0. Did it, retested, right? Came back down, touched the box, and then pumped again. Okay, so I want to see how low this 4-hour MACD goes, and hopefully it goes down to this blue line again, and then we can enter on the blue line and then ride that up. Okay, so I'm also going to be patient and wait for the proper indicators. Okay, and my MACD is an indicator I always like to wait for. All right. So I'm just checking on some to see if we are back. All right. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited for what Solana is doing. I'm very excited for what Bitcoin's doing. And so to be clear for you guys, right? There's a couple of things I've shared for you of what I'm looking for this week. Some of the NFT stuff, right? DeGods, Utes, Galactic Geckos, Super Base. I'm watching those, right? Those are a little more niche. Now in the cryptocurrency, right? On the coins, I'm watching Bitcoin and I'm watching Solana. Specifically Solana because I'm more bullish on Solana and I like to trade Solana more. I'm looking for that retest this week. I'm looking for that retest, and it could come this week or next week, but I'm hoping to get that retest this week and enter that trade and ride that to the top of this white line that's on the weekly time frame. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for this week in regards to NFTs, cryptocurrencies, and anything in Web3. Now let's get into last week's trade. Okay, so this is what we made. Am I not in the right wallet? Let's see. I'm connecting real fast. Okay. So last week, this is what we made. Yeah, in the last week, we made this. Okay, so $3,600. That's what our trade got us, right? So if we go to our perpetuals, trades, is it this one right here? Is it this one right here? The transaction? No, it's a transaction. Let's go back to the overview, which I like. This is why I like Drift. I can look at these, right? So then the last week, this is what we made on that trade. $3,600 is what that trade went. And so what happened? Why did I not make more? Because I should have. This is kind of what happened. So when we saw, let's get in the Heikin-Ashi 4-hour time frame. Okay, so I had this. Let's erase these circles or this circle real fast. This is what happened. So I had my position, right? Let's get into our long position, right? I entered like here. I had my stop loss right outside this box, right? The position was going well. Okay. And I put my stop loss as I saw it moving up and I saw these blue candles. I put my stop loss and I moved it like right below this blue candle. Okay. I moved it like right below that blue candle. Let's move it over. It was like right below this blue candle right here. And as you can see, I'll put a horizontal ray actually. My stop loss was here, right there. And so I was like, okay, it did a little correction. I don't think price is coming back. I think it's going to just move in the upward direction now. And then as you can see, this next 4-hour candle eventually wicked down and hit my stop loss. Okay, so this stop loss secured $3,600 in profit. But as you can see, I missed out on this, which could have been like 10K in profit. So I was a little bummed there. I was not expecting price to wick back down this far on this 4-hour candle, but it did. Right, and that's why I moved my stop loss up so I can lock in profit. Because what if it wicked down and then all of a sudden this move started, right? And it started going down and retesting that box. That would have really sucked, right? And so I would rather secure profit than time the top perfectly. And I was driving, I was on my road trip. So that's why I wasn't able to like secure more or move it down a little bit or pay attention a little better. Because if I was able to pay attention, I wouldn't have probably gotten stopped out. I would have moved my stop loss a little lower and then let it ride and take profit up here, which was the original plan. But I didn't want to move it while I was driving because I was like, I would rather just the position close and lock in profit than move my stop loss and then it moves even further and I'm like trying to drive and do it. It is just be a mess. So I was like, I'm just going to leave it. If it gets stopped out, it gets stopped out, whatever. And so I got stopped out here. We entered down here at this box, rode it up to here. I knew a little correction was coming. That's why I moved it up here. And I was like, okay, nice. And then we missed this. So a little bummed that I didn't get this, but it's okay. It's okay. It happens. And we were able to make a profitable week. Okay, so I'm hoping this week we're also able to end in a profitable week, and maybe hopefully this time it's a five figures of profit rather than like $3,000. I'm hoping this week we can make at least 5. That'd be the goal. That'd be gonna make about $5,000 a week in our trades. Because remember, the stuff I trade is also for other people in that have given me money to trade for them. And so this isn't like just my money that I'm trading. I'm actually growing a fund and growing their accounts too. And that's how I got that Maniac mobile outside and stuff like that, because I've traded for people, and yeah, they've been able to make some good profits. But that was my position last week. And that's why I wasn't able to ride it up to the top here. And yeah, so now I'm waiting for that retest. I'm waiting for this retest down here. And yeah, so I wanted to give you guys a little recap on like what the heck happened to my last position. And because I didn't get to like update you on Twitter or in the Discord or any of that, which reminds me, if you want the fastest information of when I open a trade or when I'm doing my technical analysis, if we're not on a live stream, join the Discord. It's the code is on the screen. Join our Discord. If you're on TikTok, it's literally now in my bio. Like TikTok has now integrated Discords in the Discord chats in the bio. So now you can literally just right from TikTok join. And then if you're on X or YouTube or whatever, you can use the code on the screen. I feel like I'm missing chats. Why are my chats showing up? They're showing up on the screen. Good morning, good morning. I see someone on YouTube, I think, chatted, but it's not showing up on my multi-stream area. I don't know who did that. Was it on X? No, maybe it was on YouTube. Let me see. I don't want to miss someone's chat if they ask a question. Am I missing chats? Let's see. Oh, they did. Muhammad. Yo, good morning, Muhammad. I don't know why my thing's not. Let me see if I refresh chat. Huh. Streamlabs is tweaking out this morning and not showing my chats. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, there. Now they're showing up. I had to refresh the chat. Mohammed, hope you're having a great day, dude. Sorry I missed your chats, and I don't know how long those were sitting there. Your guy from Mauritius. Where's Mauritius? Where is that? I love it, though. I love that you're here. Thank you so much for supporting. I hope you're having a great morning. It's a good Monday, right? We've got to start the week with good opportunity if it's in front of us. So, yeah. I'm excited for this week. I think it's going to be a good week. I'm also going to Tahoe this weekend for the baby shower thing with my family. I leave Thursday, so there won't be any Friday stream, but there will be a Wednesday stream. And if you want to keep in the loop, go join our Discord, and I will be keeping you guys in the next to Madagascar. Oh, wow. Oh, so it's like nighttime for you right now, huh, Mohammed? It's like nighttime. For me, it's morning. So you're like almost to Tuesday. You're almost to Tuesday. Dang, that's so cool. It's so cool seeing where like people that watch the stream are from. Like, I know we got people in Europe. I know we got people in South America. I know we got people in America, like United States. I know now we got Muhammad near Madagascar, right? I know there's other people from Africa that have been watching my streams. Like, it's so cool seeing like where everyone's from. Like, thank you so much for watching wherever you're from. I don't care. Like, I love it. It's so cool. It's so cool. But yeah, that's kind of today's stream. Wanted to cover some of that stuff. I'm trying to think what I wanted to. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. This is the video that's doing really well right now. It's the how to trade 100x Solana meme coins. So if you guys wanna check that out, go watch it. It's like basically what I cover in this video is the 3 best exchanges to use to trade Solana meme coins. So go check that one out. And then I know some other people, we were talking about trading NFTs and stuff. If you want to know how to make a phantom wallet to trade NFTs, go check out that video. And I even have other videos of like how to use Magic Eden, like right here. This one. Wait, no, this one. The free airdrop ones are how do you use Magic Eden's platform. So yeah, we have videos that are always available for you guys. And look at this. I wish it showed more. Let me go to my dashboard. We've gotten 40 new subscribers on YouTube in the last week. Even more now. We're at 79 plus in the last month. But we got almost 1,900 subscribers on YouTube. And look how close we are to X breaking 7K followers. Like we're less than 20 away. If you're here and you don't follow me on X, please follow me on X. Get me to 7K. We're so close. And then on YouTube, we're so close to 2,000 subscribers. Like, I'm just excited. I'm so excited on the way things are growing. TikTok, we're almost to 1,000 followers. X or Twitch, we're almost at 10 followers on Twitch. That's a brand new account. But when I hit 10 followers on Twitch, I get affiliate. But like, guys, thank you so much. Look at this. Like, almost 1,900 subs on YouTube. Almost 7,000 followers on X. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting me. There's a lot more coming. We got Singapore coming up in September. I'm excited. I'm really excited. But guys, that's all I had for you this morning. Go check out our website. Go check out the merch we have. Any purchases for our merch help support our content and help us grow and get you guys even bigger and better content. We potentially have some really cool partnerships coming up with some really cool companies. I'm going to keep it just like that. I'm just going to keep it vague for now until things get more solidified. And we got still a lot more talking to do. Stuff coming. So if you want to support us even further, go ahead, go check out the merch we got on our website, soulmaniacservices.com, and any and everything helps. So guys, I really, really hope you have a great rest of your Monday. I really hope you know how much I value any and every one of you that come and watch and like our streams and share and all that stuff. Like, I really appreciate it. It means the world to us and my team that is working on building this out. But yeah, happy Monday. Our next stream will be Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join our Discord so you can keep in the loop between now and Wednesday on if I make a trade or anything like that. But guys, we'll see you Wednesday, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.